about it, and what it boils down to is the landfill closure. The DEP took care of the closure of the landfill, our landfill, and they monitored our landfill. The legislation went through, took $1 off of the DEP and gave it to landfills, active landfills, which is 16 counties. So what it boils down to is, as soon as the money runs out with the DEP, the county's going to have to pick up the monitoring the landfills. And I gave it to Commissioner Van Gilder, and to monitor our landfill is almost $350,000 a year.
Wow.
And we're trying to get a meeting set up with the governor, and I urge all residents to contact the governor's office for him to veto this bill. We had Delegate Longstretch put on the floor an amendment that, since they're going away with the $1 from the DEP, is to give it to all the solid waste authorities, to spread it out throughout the whole state. That went down to defeat almost by party lines. And Delegate Freyshire was on board with it, and there was another delegate from Marion County was on board with it. But we got to have that bill vetoed, because if not, as soon as the landfill, the money runs out, Jim McDonald, he's also on the landfill, the solid waste authority too. And, and it was even mentioned on the floor at the House of Delegates that the counties would have to come up with the money. Or
what about the counties that can't, these unfunded mandates that I don't understand. Where's the money going? What if sometimes
I don't know, Commissioner.
They don't even ask that question. It doesn't make sense.
And Delegate Longstretch got on the floor and she urged, the passage or to pass her amendment. At least to spread that $1 out over to all the solid waste. But no, even people that have capped landfills voted against it. The senator from Berkeley County, Blair, his name was the only one on the bill that came from the Senate. And in the House, if I'm not mistaken, the finance chair of the House was the only name on that bill, on the House side. And it all extends from Berkeley County. And like I say, we're trying to get a meeting set up with the governor or some representative of the governor, because the governor has 15 days to sign the bill or veto it. So, and I urge everybody here
yeah, it's going to take, we're going to have to get together with several other commissioners to explain to the governor what hardship it's going to create on counties like ourselves. We're already facing problems with reduced revenues and ever-expanding regional jail bill. To take on another 350, and we know that number will never remain the same. It will continually escalate. I don't know how we're supposed to take care of all these unfunded mandates. And we're going to have to rely on, perhaps we can get NACO involved as well as a representative for county commissioners. We can put it on listserv and see if we can get some support to get him to veto that bill. And we'll certainly be in contact with him. And I urge everyone to call him and let it be known that it's going to affect the well-being of our county.
Yeah, we even have I left a message in the governor's office for him to contact the DEP, Austin Caperton, Secretary Caperton, before he even looks, before he signs the bill. So we're trying all angles, but it is going to eat up. Somebody's going to have to eat the cost down the road. So, but outside of that, we're holding our own.
They're making it tough on us.
You're doing a good job. Solid Waste Authority doing a real good job up there. We'll talk about that at the meeting, and I think Ernie's up on it pretty good. We'll see what we can do and let our support to veto Senate Bill 147 and with an explanation of why. But thanks, Jessie, for bringing this stuff. Chris, you got anything else?
No, we're gonna sneak out.
Okay. Okay. You already got funded, did you?
Yeah, I got. See you guys.
Don't get, before something changes, better get out of here. We would like to congratulate the Fairmont Senior High School girls basketball team on their state championship. Marion County's had a lot to be proud of in our high school sports and athletics, and a tremendous job that they did. I would hope that we were able to make the same congratulatory remark when the boys get done with their tournament here. Would that be something to have the state championship girls and boys basketball team from the same school at Fairmont Senior High School? And also, we don't want to forget about the football team, won this fall as the state champions. So quite a bit of athletes coming out of there. It's Marion County is very proud of their accomplishments on the state level like that, and we want to applaud them and congratulate them for all their success. Let's see, Chris, I guess at this time we'll get through the list of, we'll call you one by one. You got a few minutes if you want to step up to the podium. But before I do that, let me also recognize Mark Traw, our county assessor. Here, we always appreciate his attendance in our meetings, and he does a real good job. And we usually have to hear many tax appeals to our Board of Equalization Review. And when he got on board, he started an informal hearing where he could take the complaints himself and his staff, as opposed, then if they can't get satisfied, to come to us. So I want to applaud him and thank him and his staff for the many, many informal hearings that he has to go through. I know it's not a lot of fun because we've had to hear him into an informal setting here, but I want to thank him for all the hard work he's done since he's been assessor in that respect. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Okay, Chris, I'm gonna, if you take a look at this with me, just to make sure it's clear, I don't want to call all the, these are the ones that made requests this year, right?
Yeah,
So we'll go down that.
what we have.
Okay. We keep a list of the requests over the last 4 or 5 years, and rather than call all the names, we're going to call the ones that actually made requests for this year. And you can make it as short or sweet as you want. We'll, certainly listen to anything you have to say.